going to give you a few examples of these from some older clients that I had that would have been in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. And so these clients were carrying around with them, one of them, it was anger. And they didn't even come to me for anger, but they were carrying it around with them. And this all stemmed from something that happened to them when they were in infancy. And after their session of resolving something that you would yourself, if you were looking at it from the outside in, you would think was nothing of significance, not able to have something that they had wanted when they were little, all led to that some 80 years later. Now the person nearly in their 70s felt completely unlovable their whole life, and they didn't know why. They were their parents' favorite. They were chosen. They themselves thought, like outwardly, this doesn't make any sense. But yet they had this feeling that they had always had, and they couldn't explain it. Till we went back in time and regressed back to infancy, when another sibling, who was more than likely jealous of them, was speaking some hateful words over them. They were so little they didn't even know what was actually being said, but they could feel it, and they knew it wasn't good. And they took that on, and they carried it with them for the entirety of their life until that day that they came and saw me. Now, many times we carry these things and we have absolutely no idea where they come from, and so we explain to ourselves, that's just me, that's just normal, other people must feel this way, and we tell ourselves these things that are completely untrue. Because you, who you actually are, is this glowing white ball of light, this beautiful pure soul that has never sinned a day in their life, because sin isn't real, it's an earthly thing, and so the soul can't sin. But the ego can act out of egoic tendencies and cause other people pain, and this is what other people here on earth deemed as sin, because they didn't like it. But yet, if you were to look at your life, I'll bet other times when people have allegedly sinned and caused pain on you, that their alleged sinning, if you overcame it, was something that gave you great strength and allowed you to step into your power and become more fully you. So I understand when they say there's truly nothing to forgive, because there's not. It all works for us when we believe this. Now, buried deep in our subconscious mind is also all of our past lives. And when we examine our past lives and we really go in there, which I don't do that too often to myself, I've probably seen, 15 or 20 of them, just because of what I do.